Okay, we're going to get straight into this. An IG model named Gina Toe, sorry if I'm not correct saying that correctly, has just come out and stated that she has full blown AIDS. Full blown AIDS. Before AIDS is HIV. So this is definitely collect $200, pass go, skip over HIV. You're going in straight to AIDS. And she's been, as an Instagram model, she's been linked with quite a number of hip hop stars and so forth. So now people are wanting to know more about her intimate affairs with these folks. And I am happy that she's being a bit discreet about this. So that'll give time for her to take care of affairs with those folks. Not everybody needs to know your business, but in her cautionary tales, in her several interviews that she's given, she lays out what has happened with her. She does not know who she or how she acquired HIV to get AIDS and so forth. She says she's been raped several times. She's been homeless several times. So, sharing of things and so forth. But what I'm not hearing in all of this discussion is use condoms. This is what I'm not hearing. Back when I was growing up, condom use was always a part of sexual activity, and when you talked about it, when you talked about acquiring HIV and getting AIDS, it was always a part of the conversation. Use condoms, use condoms. And nowadays, it's not so much a part of the conversation anymore. It's an afterthought. It's why do I have to use it? And for simple reasons, like this young lady here, she looks skeletal. She looks awful. And if you look at her previous pictures, which I am showing, she's already a petite young lady. She's very pretty, and she's very petite. And now you're looking at her, and it's hard to imagine how much smaller can you get, but they've achieved this with her acquiring AIDS, sadly, and she just looks like, a toothpick, literally just looks like a toothpick. Now, I also want to bring up the conversation here that this is not the first time this has happened. I had read an article in Essence magazine, I think back in 2020, where someone wrote a letter to the editor saying that they were a popular IG person, but they had just been diagnosed with HIV and they didn't know what to do. And so they were doing this letter to the editor. So I'm just beginning to think this might be a more popular thing, unfortunately, that people are acquiring HIV because of the not condom use. And the only thing I could tell you is to please start using condoms. There there's very little anything right now that is taboo anymore. Back when I was growing up, condoms were considered a responsible thing to do, a discreet but responsible thing to do. Nowadays, people are not very discreet about too much of anything anymore, so why not keep up the condom use? Also, I want to bring out this situation that I remembered from back in 2010, yes, a long time ago. There was a European group, girl group called No Angels. I think they were based out of Germany. They had a singer in the group called Nadja Benin. I'm not going to say her name correctly. Benisaya. I'm going to put her picture up. And at the time, she was 28 years old. She was HIV positive throughout her time in that group. And it was stated that she knew about her HIV diagnosis since 1999, which would have been since 19 years of age. So, and she was being sued at the time by a former lover who did come up HIV positive and traced it back to her. And she was indicted. And if you want to be out there, out and about, I got no problems with that. But let's be responsible. Let's think about what's happening here. Yes, I understand that people want to feel the real thing and so forth, but you have to think about later down the line. I'd rather have you wear a condom where you are alive later on, and maybe you'll meet the right person and then you can have unprotected sex that way with the right person. But while you're out playing the field, hey, let's just wear a condom, be safe, be happy, and just keep it moving. Um, Conservative Life on Mars, let me know how you are feeling. We are living in strange worlds these days. Please like and subscribe and tap that bell so you know when I'm putting out new content. Let me know how you feel about this. I think we need to start really having the conversation more loudly about condom use.